Hey, Pony, who in the world with two eyeballs thinks Mitch played well and deserves to be the quarterback in the future? I mean, this guy is a spark. Going in the locker room, even though the Steelers lost
Well,
that
let me
game,
ask you a question. Before you say that, I'll answer it. You can ask him on Sunday. Do you think Jerry Dulac agrees with you and me? I don't think he does. Ask Jerry.
I think he does. I mean, I'm with him every week. We do something together. I think I do believe that he thinks now Kenny Pickett is the best option for this offense moving forward. I mean, look.
But what changed? How did they get him more ready? He wasn't ready to start in Cincinnati. What made him ready to go into the game against the Jets, Richie? You're at practice.
Yeah, it's the eye test.
He's not getting any first-team reps.
Yeah, it's the eye test, though. They needed a spark, and I think people are starting to feel the pressure in there. Tomlin is like us. You know, he saw that Mitch Trubisky isn't doing anything right.
So this is more about Trubisky failing than anything else.
Well,
this is more about Trubisky falling apart. If Trubisky had played well, he'd still be their quarterback
right now. Look, if Trubisky played with some confidence and swag like Kenny Pickett and maybe played to throw interceptions, you know, I think he might still have the job if he took chances. Trubisky never took any chances. Never. I thought we'd see that from him this year, but I honestly believe, and you heard his tone when we interviewed him after the game, completely different than any interview that I've done or anyone has done with him since training camp. Training camp, it was coach speak. They're doing the right thing. They're going this. They're working on some things. Things are coming along. And after the game, I understand he's disappointed and frustrated and knew that he lost the job for the rest of the year, but totally a different attitude after the game, said things that were on his mind.
No doubt. But here's the issue with him. He had to play it safe, and the coaches asked him to do that because the game moves too fast for Mitch Trubisky. Even a rookie with no experience, who never got any reps in training camp with the ones, who was always stuck in mop-up duty playing with the Connor Haywards and Tyler Vaughns of the world. Even when he went in Sunday, the game slows down with him out there. Tomlin trusted him to get a fourth down conversion in his own territory in the third quarter. Tomlin trusted him with a lead to throw the ball late in the fourth quarter. These are things he wouldn't have done with Mitch Trubisky. I think in part they played it safe or forced Trubisky to play it safe, Richie, because they didn't believe in him. They saw the same things on tape that everyone else saw in Chicago. They did not. Look at the money they gave him. They didn't buy into the idea that Buffalo made him into a better quarterback. And if anybody else in the NFL felt that way, somebody would have given him starters money. He wouldn't have been here in the first place. Even his old offensive coordinator didn't want to give him big money up in New York. So, Richie, Mitch Trubisky just is what he is. He's a decent quarterback. He should have never been the second overall pick. He's much better off as a backup than he is as a starter in this league, and I think the Steelers knew that all along.
You know, I'll give you credit, Pony. You said it a long time ago, and you said, you know, me and Bob Strait on the show basically saying when we were pulling for Mitch Trubisky to be the starter or saying that he should be, you basically said, and you said it on the show multiple times, that, you know, what has he done in the year to make you think he's any better than he was in Chicago? I mean, he sat on the bench. So how does that make anyone any better for a year? I think
it's just
exactly
the same thing. Everybody blamed his coaches there.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, everybody just kept saying it's the coach's fault. Well, what did they expect him to get from a coaching standpoint here? Matt Canada making him bad? I never understood that.
All right. Well, we got to take a break. Phone lines are jammed right now. We'll be taking those phone calls coming up next right here on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.